Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 7. Gary Burbank has passed. May the GOAT rip. Those simple words from fellow WLW host Bill Cunningham captured the heartbreak felt by many. At 84, Gary Burbank left us peacefully, surrounded by the legacy of laughter and storytelling he spent a lifetime building. His sharp wit and imaginative characters made him a staple of American radio and a beloved voice for generations. Born Billy Purser in Memphis, he first found rhythm as a drummer before discovering his true stage behind a mic. From early gigs in Louisiana and Memphis to Louisville, New Orleans, and Detroit, Burbank's voice carved out a place in people's homes and hearts. When he landed at Cincinnati's 700 WLW in 1981, everything clicked. For 26 years, his radio show blended satire, heart, and brilliant character work. Earl Pitts, American, Gilbert Gnarly, Howlin' Blind Muddy Slim, these weren't just voices, they were part of daily life for his loyal listeners. His creativity earned back-to-back Marconi Awards and a place in the National Radio Hall of Fame. But more than the honors, he valued the connection he had with his audience. His show wasn't just about laughs, it was about community, clever commentary, and joy between the lines. Colleagues admired his talent, but they remembered his mentorship and kindness even more. Gary Burbank lifted others as he rose. He shared his stage generously and cared deeply. His influence shaped not only radio, but the people behind the mic. He also remained a musician at heart. That rhythm never left him. It pulsed through every bit, every sketch, every delivery. Whether performing for millions or chatting with a friend, he brought soul to every interaction. Gary is survived by his wife, Carol, and a family who knew him as more than the characters, more than the accolades, as a man full of heart and humor. The airwaves are a little quieter now, but his spirit echoes on, in laughter, in memory, in every Umerikun shout from a longtime fan who still remembers the joy. Tributes to Gary Burbank. Number 6. There's something powerful about quiet strength, a former teammate once said of Daryl Patterson. He wasn't loud, but when he took the mound, everyone listened. Daryl Patterson, beloved Detroit Tigers pitcher and 1968 World Series champion, has passed away at the age of 81. He died peacefully in August after a brief illness, leaving behind a legacy of courage, humility, and quiet determination. Patterson's calm presence and sharp focus helped carry the Tigers to their historic victory, ending a 23-year title drought. In that unforgettable series, he pitched 3 scoreless innings, retiring every challenge with skill and poise. Those who watched still remember the confidence he inspired each time he threw the ball. Over 5 MLB seasons, Daryl wore the uniforms of Detroit, Oakland, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh. He was known for his reliable arm, compiling 142 strikeouts in 231 innings. But teammates remember more than numbers. They recall his steady leadership and his unshakable heart. Born in Coalinga and raised in Fresno County, California, Patterson stood out in both baseball and basketball. He began his pro career in 1965, living a dream that started at the College of the Sequoias. After baseball, Patterson built a second career with Pacific Gas and Electric. In 2 decades, he rose from an entry-level role to chief inspector, quietly improving the lives of others with the same dedication he showed on the field. Proud of his Native American heritage as a member of the Mono people, Daryl remained close to his roots. In retirement, he enjoyed life in Clovis with his wife, children, and grandchildren. He returned often for team reunions, never one to seek the spotlight but always welcomed with open arms. The Detroit Tigers honored Patterson's passing with words of gratitude and pride, calling him a key piece of a championship team and a remarkable human being. Fans and former teammates shared memories, adding their voices to a chorus of respect. Daryl Patterson's life touched many corners: baseball diamonds, rural California towns, and the lives of every person lucky enough to know him. He may be gone, but his quiet legacy of strength and kindness remains. Tributes to Daryl Patterson. Number 5. It was never about fame, Rami Heuberger once said in a rare interview. It was about telling the truth in every role. And for over 40 years he did exactly that. Rami passed away at the age of 61 after a courageous battle with cancer. His loss is felt deeply, not just in Israel, but by fans and fellow artists around the world. Born in Tel Aviv, Rami's passion for storytelling took him from the classrooms of the Nissan native acting studio to some of the most iconic stages in Israeli theater. At the Cameri Theater, he played unforgettable roles in productions like Macbeth, Hamlet, and Glengarry Glen Ross. He didn't just act on stage, he shaped it, also directing powerful pieces that left lasting impressions. He shot to fame in the 1990s as a core cast member of the groundbreaking TV show HaHamishia HaKameret. The satirical series became a mirror to Israeli society, and Rami was one of its sharpest, funniest, and most thoughtful voices. International audiences remember him best for his moving portrayal of Joseph Bow in Steven Spielberg's Oscar-winning Schindler's List. It was a brief but powerful role that showed his quiet strength and emotional depth. He appeared in many acclaimed Israeli films, including Dear Mr. Waldman and The Little Traitor, always bringing humanity to his characters. Whether playing a conflicted father or a witty satirist, Rami made his performances real and unforgettable. Away from the spotlight, Rami was known for his generosity, intelligence, and quiet courage. He spoke honestly about his lifelong struggle with depression, often crediting his 4 children as his greatest light. He is survived by those 4 beloved children, 2 from a previous marriage and 2 from his partnership with artist Dana Yahalomi. Following his death, the Cameri Theater shared, Rami elevated Israeli acting standards through his fearless talent and endless curiosity. Others remembered the warmth he brought behind the scenes, the long conversations, the laughter, and the care he showed to younger actors just starting out. Rami Heuberger helped shape the soul of Israeli culture. His voice, his presence, and his contributions will be missed, but never forgotten. Tributes to Rami Heuberger. Number 4. Mr. Ferguson shaped the lives of countless people here in Charlotte and far beyond. These words, shared by Councilman Malcolm Graham, echo the truth of James E. Ferguson II's remarkable life. James passed away peacefully at the age of 82. Though we mourn his passing, we also celebrate a legacy that helped shape justice in America. A native of Asheville, North Carolina, Ferguson's fight for civil rights began early. As a teenager, he helped lead efforts to desegregate public spaces. He later went on to co-found North Carolina's first integrated law firm, a bold step toward equity in a field long marked by division. But his influence didn't stop at firm walls or state lines. Ferguson stood at the heart of historic legal cases. His work in Swan versus Charlotte-Mecklenburg helped desegregate schools nationwide. He defended the Wilmington 10 and secured their eventual exoneration. He uncovered the truth in Darrell Hunt's wrongful conviction and saved lives under the Racial Justice Act. Through it all, he never sought the spotlight. He simply and fiercely believed in doing what was right. He mentored with grace, led with humility, and inspired generations of activists and attorneys. As past president of the North Carolina Association of Black Lawyers and an ally to lawyers under apartheid in South Africa, he built bridges across borders in decades. His colleagues admired his dignity. His students called him a guide. His community knew him as Fergie, a man who made sure everyone in the room felt heard. James received many honors, including the Luminary Lifetime Achievement Award. But those who knew him will tell you, his greatest reward was justice served, lives changed, dignity restored. He passed due to natural causes, surrounded by loved ones, and a world forever shaped by his courage. James E. Ferguson II leaves behind a loving family, a grateful legal community, and a legacy rooted in fairness and hope. His voice may be still, but the change he sparked lives on. Tributes to James E. Ferguson II. Number 3. Gérard Chaliand's work has shaped not only the academic discourse on conflict and minorities, but has given hope and voice to those whose stories would otherwise be forgotten. A spirit of fierce independence and compassion guided Gérard Chaliand's life. At 91, he passed away peacefully, leaving behind a legacy built on understanding the roots of conflict and shining light on forgotten communities. Born to Armenian parents and raised in Paris, Chaliand chose a path few take. He didn't just study war. He lived among those fighting it. From Asia to the Middle East, across Africa and Latin America, he became a witness and participant in the world's most complex struggles. It was this raw, first-hand experience that made his words powerful. Across more than 50 books, including The Art of War in World History and A People Without a Country, Chaliand shared insights that influenced academics, policymakers, and students alike. He believed in speaking truth without allegiance. As director of the European Center for the Studies of Conflicts and advisor to the French Foreign Ministry, he never compromised his independence. In classrooms at Harvard, UCLA, Berkeley, and across France, he inspired generations to think critically, challenge norms, and look beyond borders. Chaliand didn't limit himself to analysis. He acted. He co-founded the Permanent People's Tribunal session on the Armenian Genocide, bringing global attention to a long-silenced tragedy. An advocate for the stateless, he worked tirelessly for recognition of the Kurds, Armenians, and other marginalized groups. Beyond strategy and scholarship, Chaliand was a poet, playwright, and adventurer. He published translations and children's books, and even ventured on maritime expeditions. Those who knew him speak of humility, generosity, and a relentless desire to learn. As the world marks this profound loss, tributes come from all corners. Students remember him as a mentor. Scholars cite him as a pioneer. Activists call him a voice for the voiceless. Though Gérard Chaliand is no longer with us, his lessons remain. In books, in lectures, and in lives changed by his work, his legacy endures. Tributes to Gérard Chaliand. Number 2, she always showed up with kindness first, no matter how hard things got. That's how friends and family remember Katie Slayton. At just 37, Katie's life was cut short after a brave and private battle with cancer. Though she wasn't a fixture in the spotlight, her warmth reached countless hearts through her connection to the Thousand Elb Sisters series. As cousin to Tammy and Amy Slayton, Katie became known to fans not just by name, but by heart. Those who've watched the show remember her presence during family moments, offering support, smiles, and that signature calm that grounded those around her. What set TodaY apart wasn't fame. It was the way she loved, supported, and stood with her family during their highs and lowest lows. In a world that too often celebrates grand gestures, TodaY quietly lived a life full of meaning. Her courage during her illness inspired an outpouring of love and donations from fans who had never even met her. As her story was shared by the Slayton family, the public responded, not with pity, but admiration. Amanda Halterman, a close family member, wrote, "I am so thankful to be allowed to stand by your side." That went beyond grief. It was gratitude for TodaY's impact, both in private and shared moments. Her passing has left a hole that words cannot fill. Yet her legacy continues in the unity she brought to her family and the support she drew from an extended community of viewers and well-wishers. In the hardest of times, she reminded everyone of the strength found in quiet love and resilience. TodaY leaves behind a devoted family, including Tammy, Amy, Amanda, and others. They, and all who knew her, carry forward the light she gave in her too short time. She may be gone, but her story will long be remembered wherever compassion and strength matter. Tributes to TodaY Slayton. What's trending on the internet? News 1. If you grew up laughing along with Pauly Shore's classic comedies, here's a gentle update about the beloved 57-year-old entertainer. Pauly recently opened up to fans about a health scare after doctors discovered a benign tumor in his pancreas during a full-body scan in Las Vegas. Always quick with a joke, Pauly shared his journey from his hospital bed, assuring everyone that, thankfully, the tumor wasn't cancerous and may have been there for as long as 20 years. Pauly took a positive approach, encouraging everyone to be proactive about their health, and thanked the dedicated medical team who took care of him at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles. The good news: Pauly's surgery went well, and he's recovering, full of gratitude, and hoping his story reminds others to prioritize their wellness too. It's moments like this that show Pauly's trademark resilience and humor can lift spirits even during tough times, and his example reminds us all to take care of ourselves and each other. News 2. Here's an inspiring story from the world of movies and perseverance. Actor Riz Ahmed, now 42, recently opened up about a frightening health scare that happened while he was filming Rogue One, a Star Wars story, back in 2016. Riz, who played the memorable Bodhi Rook, revealed that in the midst of filming his body was suddenly hit with exhaustion so severe that he had to be hospitalized. Doctors weren't sure what caused it, and Riz described the experience as both intense and prolonged. He didn't even know if he'd fully recover. But in the middle of the uncertainty and fear, Riz found a profound sense of gratitude and peace. That challenging chapter inspired him to take on the lead role in Sound of Metal, a film about overcoming inner struggles, which went on to earn him an Oscar nomination. Riz's story is a powerful reminder of the strength we all have to rebuild when life knocks us down. Through it all, he's continued to inspire both on and off the screen, showing us that from hardship can come unexpected hope and new beginnings. News 3. Khloe Kardashian is opening up about her latest health journey, and it's sparking conversation across the internet. The 41-year-old reality star recently traveled to Mexico for a Muse stem cell treatment, a cutting-edge procedure not yet available in the United States. Sharing her experience with fans, Khloe said she was fascinated by the science behind these treatments, which are believed to aid in recovery, inflammation, overall wellness, and even offer anti-aging benefits. Khloe's sister, Kim Kardashian, also joined her on this wellness adventure, both women expressing gratitude to their medical care team in Mexico. Khloe described feeling incredibly blessed to receive this treatment and voiced hope that such options will someday be accessible and affordable for everyone, everywhere. It's moments like these, where someone shares their health journey with honesty and hope, that remind us how quickly medical science is evolving. Whether you're a Kardashian fan or simply interested in new approaches to wellness, Khloe's story is a testament to staying curious, open, and grateful for each step forward. News 4. Here's an inspiring update for you. Jessica Fox, the legendary 31-year-old Olympic canoeist, is showing her remarkable courage off the water this week. Jessica, who has dazzled the world with her gold medal wins and historic achievements for Australia, recently underwent surgery to remove a kidney tumor. Born in France and now calling Penrith, Australia home, Jessica has spent nearly 2 decades making waves in canoe slalom, winning 6 Olympic medals including her latest double golds in Paris. Her positivity and determination, cheered on by family and fans worldwide, have always set her apart as more than just an athlete. Jessica's journey reminds us that even champions face unexpected challenges, but facing them with hope and strength makes all the difference. As she recovers, her story of resilience is inspiring people of all ages, reminding us to keep paddling forward, no matter what obstacles come our way. We celebrate Jessica Fox for her incredible legacy in sport and her uplifting spirit in life. She's shown the world that true greatness shines brightest in both victory and adversity. News 5. Sometimes the most inspiring stories come from families facing challenges together. Christina Applegate, the beloved actress known for her roles in Married, With Children and Dead to Me, recently opened up about the impact her multiple sclerosis diagnosis has had on her 14-year-old daughter, Sadie. Diagnosed in 2021, Christina has shared how life has changed for their family. Daily routines are different, and there are moments when even basic activities become difficult. Sadie, who grew up seeing her mom as energetic and active, now bravely stands by her side, helping her through the tough days with kindness and maturity beyond her years. Though Christina speaks openly about the emotional toll this journey has taken, she's also shared touching moments of support from Sadie, like always offering her arm when they're out together or checking that her mom can still do the little things that matter most. This family story is a gentle reminder that love, resilience, and caring for each other can bring out the very best in us, even during life's most challenging moments. Christina and Sadie's bond continues to inspire, showing us how families can face uncertainty together with courage and heart. News 6. Here's a bit of news that blends Hollywood glamour with a gentle dose of real life. George Clooney, beloved 64-year-old star of classics like Ocean's 11, has had to bow out of several events at the Venice Film Festival this week after falling ill with a sinus infection. Clooney was supposed to join his castmates Adam Sandler and Laura Dern for press interviews and a celebratory dinner, but doctor's orders have kept him resting for now. He and his wife Amal, always the picture of elegance, made quite an entrance when they arrived in Venice by boat. Amal dazzling in a butter-yellow dress, and George looking relaxed in casual khakis and a black polo. The pair, who married in this romantic city 11 years ago, still draw adoring attention wherever they go. While fans are missing Clooney's warm presence at the festival, there's still a buzz about his new film, Jay Kelly, set to hit Netflix this December. Clooney takes on the title role, a famous actor embarking on a heartfelt journey of self-discovery, with Adam Sandler as his loyal manager. As co-star Adam Sandler joked, "Even movie stars get sick sometimes," but there's a hopeful spirit around the festival that George will rally and make it to the film's big premiere. No matter what, his grace and talent continue to shine, on screen and off. We're all wishing Mr. Clooney a speedy recovery, and we look forward to celebrating his next inspiring chapter. News 7. If you've spent any time on social media, you may know Emily Kaiser, the beloved influencer and mom from Arizona. Today, Emily is opening her heart about the loss of her 3-year-old son Trig, who tragically passed away in May following an accident at their family's backyard pool. In her first message since then, Emily shared that Trig was not only her baby, but also her very best friend, a joyful spirit who brought so much light into their world. Emily is immensely grateful for the love, compassion, and patience her family has received, saying those kind gestures have meant more than words can express. As the Kaiser family leans on the support of their community and continues on their journey of healing, Trig will always be remembered for his pure and undeniable joy, a little boy who touched so many hearts in his short time here. Number 1. She didn't just light up the stage, she lit up people's lives. Those words, spoken recently by a fellow actor, reflect what so many felt about Bia Lomolino. Her presence, on stage or off, was magnetic. Audiences felt it from her very first performance and never forgot it. At just 25, Bia had already earned her place as a rising star in Brazil's musical theater scene. Her breakout role in Spring Awakening revealed a rare depth. Her voice soared, and her emotion pulled audiences in. In Heathers, she balanced sharp wit with raw vulnerability, earning the admiration of fans and critics alike. Her final role in the nostalgic musical Flashback was a celebration of music, and of Bia's own vibrant spirit. Bia's love for performing began early in Rio de Janeiro. She trained at Cal, one of the country's top-performing arts schools, where instructors quickly recognized her potential. Known for her discipline as much as her fire, Bia brought authenticity to everything she did. She also began to leave her mark on cinema, with an anticipated role in the film Poema. Her passion stretched beyond acting. She mentored young performers and gave back to the arts community she loves so dearly. Her passing on August 27 was confirmed by her family. The cause was not disclosed. She leaves behind her father, Ronaldo Lomolino, who thanked the public for the overwhelming support and love poured out in her memory. Throughout Brazil, tributes continue to surface. Theater companies have dedicated shows in her honor. Fans have shared memories of how her performances moved them. Her colleagues describe her not just as a gifted performer, but as a kind soul who made sets and rehearsals lighter, warmer, better. Bia Lomolino's time with us, though brief, was powerful. Her voice, her passion, and her legacy will continue to inspire the next generation of artists. Tributes to Bia Lomolino. Brian is basically his twin, and we will see Floyd's grin every time we look at him, shared daughter-in-law Tracy Robbins.